Morning, my dear friends. BJP is clinching victories in India's heartlands, the three states, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. It speaks volumes of the psyche of Indian populace. It seems like the agenda of BJP is gaining ground slowly, and BJP is inching towards its third term victory in the coming election, as opposed to the fainting hope of this newly united front with 28 parties somehow in unison but at loggerheads in the seats sharing agenda, and the three conclaves being held in Patna, Bangalore, and Mumbai. Probably they still couldn't sink the differences, and it appears not a smooth sailing for this India alliance that Modi prefers to call Gamandia alliance, like proud. And despite all-out efforts to woo the tribal voters by Rahul Gandhi and its sustained campaign of Bharat Jodo Yatra against the divisive forces in the name of far right wings of Hindutva, with three big poll promises, and Modi government has been able to deliver two of them, like removal of Article 370 in Kashmir, also towards the Uniform Civil Code and the replacement of the old mosque, Babri Mosque, and almost completion of the Ayodhya temple with loads of fanfare, and it's one of the biggest infrastructural engineering marvel underway, and is going to be open to the public very soon, serving as a conduit or a prime destination for Hindus world over, not just to pay obeisance, but also as part of its plank of promoting pilgrimages and tourism, as there are so many sites being developed with lots of amusement and religious proceedings and fervors, and people all over India would throng towards Ayodhya. The results were not expected to be so dismal and against the second biggest party, especially Congress, which was really, clamoring for success in the and Telangana. Also, it couldn't fare so well as was expected. Probably still the larger populace of Indian populace, which is beset with the thorny issues of whether to go for the party which is championing the cause of Hindutva and also offering freebies, free meals, free grains, and some amount of paltry sum in the coffers of the poor ones, especially women, with gas, Ujjwala Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Rozgar Yojana, and trying to boost the morale of the youths who have lost all the prospects of getting jobs. So direct and indirect jobs are not being created, but as the charisma of Modi's leadership goes a long way in establishing the belief system and people's faith in him, that it's Modi's guarantee, and whatever he promises or usually delivered by hook or by crook, regardless of the fallout. And although he chastised, reprimands the opposition parties when it comes with the welfare schemes of having to slash the power tariff, or fertilizer subsidies, or waiver the loans of the farmers, or removal of the Kisan bills, which is apparently in favor of the big business giants like Adani. But when it comes to playing the same gimmick, the political gimmick, towards the end of the electioneering campaigns, the Prime Minister promises, in fact, doles out loads of freebies, and also announces crores and crores and thousands of crores of projects to make believe the commoners that is the only central government can deliver, and states have to be at the beck and call, at the mercy of the policies of central government. Even in those states where we have non-BJP governments, they're not being allowed to function independently with autonomous decision making, and also they have to rely on the revenues generated locally and from the allocation of funds from the center. So no doubt that those states which are not self-sufficient or don't have sustainable growth percentage, they have to seek the help of the central government in the event of infrastructural growth development, or in the wake of the natural calamities, natural disasters like flood, famine. So the chances of the replacement of BJP government in the forthcoming general election appears to be even slimmer, because there are cracks and there is a wide hiatus in the expectations and the poll promises, or the kind of union government formation, the lack of the ministerial candidate, and a kind of internecine rivalry among the local regional parties like BSP and Akhilesh Yadav, who is really confronting Congress and choosing the candidates. So it seems like Modi's charisma is going to stay at least for a while until the next term, unless there is a sort of overnight disillusionment or charisma, or some kind of untoward incident happens, where it's highly unlikely, because most of the blunders committed by the present government, whether it's demonetization or whether it's anti-farmers laws, or whether it's scrapping 370 articles, or it's bringing about forcing the uniform civil, as the party has promised and has actually pronounced that once its victory is going to initiate the process of how to come up with this inclusion uniform civil code in allowing women to enjoy the full freedom and enfranchisement. This is contrary to the belief system of the other major minority, and it has been vetoed or resisted. But it seems like if it is it's in the BJP's manifesto, and they're hellbent upon bringing into laws after laws with majoritarian government, it's not unlikely that they can come up with those poll promises, deliverances sooner than later, to establish themselves the one-party government, because there is no opposition that will be left. Opposition yet to learn the tricks, learn the tricks of the game, the political mileage, and how to woo the voters, how to gain the grassroots inroads into the psyche, into the decision making and into the youths or women who account for the large majority of the voters. Anyway, congratulations to the ruling BJP government for such a thumping majority victory, and hoping to have better repercussions and more sustainable growth and development in the states in the coming years. That's what the democracy is meant for. Thank you very much.